What's up, babes? It's Curly's Victoria. I am back with yet another video. My apologies for you guys just falling all over the place. I have you guys like on some boxes, some books, a printer, and a stand. Just bear with me. So if you're new here, hi, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. I have a huge pile of laundry right here, so if you all are able to see that, it's just a lot of stuff that I need to hang up and get, situated. I wanted to make this video tonight just for like a quick little motivation. It's Monday. It's been a while since I did like a Millionaire Monday or a Motivational Monday, and I kind of just wanted to come on here and just talk about brands, like your businesses, and just becoming the better version of yourself, even if you're not a business owner or an aspiring business owner. So I really wanted to make this video for my babes out there and bros out there who are literally figuring their businesses out one step at a time. So today, the world is literally full of entrepreneurs. It's full of different situations, but this video is specifically catered to my people who we are not celebrity known, or we do not have the necessary essentials. Okay, so let me just give you an example. Sometimes it's hard right now, and this is not any shade, any hate, or anything like that. It's actually hard to really see what a person really has going on. For example, I'm just gonna give y'all an example. Nowadays, we're seeing women and men marry somebody into, like, I don't know, maybe, I think big and trendy right now is like kind of just seeing people quickly evolve their status, their businesses, their brands evolve simply because of who they're with, whether they're dating athletes or they're married to athletes, or a rapper or whatever, or any of that, or a celebrity child. We are noticing that the minute that they put content out there for whatever business, brand, or even opportunities they want, it immediately landslides. Just the everyday average person who's working toward these goals. I wanted to be able to specifically inspire you all, not to say that people in these situations that literally get in these situations are not doing what they need to do. It's just they're not our every single day. You know what I mean? Because you gotta be, let's be clear. Say you marry an athlete, right? You go from being you, nobody knows who you are, a couple people might know who you are, you may be decent in business, and then you marry an athlete and your business just well, you have to realize that all of that publicity that came from that publicity basically just puts you on the map without you having to necessarily get to that same place, without them basically increasing your publicity, if that makes any sense. So we're seeing a lot of that in these times, and I'm big on fashion trends, but I'm also big on business trends and things like that. And I personally feel like I notice a lot of people may get discouraged because they're just like, well, I've been working on my business for X, Y, and Z, and I'm not da 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 da. But we have to understand, we are literally living in such a technology driven world. Literally, like I said, you can have 5 followers and then you say, oh, I'm gonna go marry that tennis player, or oh, I'm gonna go date that tennis player. The minute you go date that tennis player, baby, you're going from 5 followers to 5 million. Just because of what's happening in our world today, just because of the trends, just because of the publicity, just because of. So I'm speaking directly today to those who are not married to these athletes. And not to say there's any shade, who's not married to an athlete, doesn't have a rapper boyfriend, doesn't have a celebrity parent or friend or whatever. And even if you know people, they're not necessarily the ones who are getting you where you're trying to go. I'm just saying, don't compare yourself to another person's journey, okay? They might have went to sleep one day, 500 subscribers, woke up the next day, 1 million, all because of these people are together. You know what I mean? Don't let that discourage you, because that's not reality. I'm not saying that these relationships aren't realistic. I'm just saying that's not your everyday reality. Most people are going to have to continue to hustle. They're going to have to get their name out there. They're going to network. They're going to do all of these. A lot of times, you know, I think people start to compare themselves, not realizing that somebody else's journey is not your journey. And the way that they may be evolving is not your evolution. So I just wanted to encourage those of you who may be feeling like, how is it that it's taking me longer? If it takes you longer, you're probably going to appreciate it a lot more. And if it takes you longer, just understand that doing things the right way is always more rewarding than just not having a moral compass, not having character, not having integrity. It may, and I remember there used to be a lot of people who would tell me, oh, you're so underrated, you should be a lot, you know what I mean, bigger than what you truly are. People should know more about you, etc., etc. And I used to always just be like, it may take me a little bit longer, but I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna get there the right way. I'm gonna get there with integrity, morals, character. That's how I'm getting the places that I want to get to. But had I said yes to a lot of things, I could be a lot further. You know what I mean? But you got to ask yourself, how big is your integrity? How big is your morals? How big is your values? Because those are going to be the things that are really going to drive you. But I just wanted to encourage, and it's not just to specifically pick out a certain group of people to encourage tonight, because I want to encourage anyone. But I just felt like that was really the topic that I wanted to discuss today on Millionaire Monday, and just talking about bossing up. You guys know I've been working on a lot of business goals. I've been working on a lot of things, and I'm always talking about, I'm doing this to get here, I'm doing this to do this, to whoop-de-woo. So I said, let me just get on here and talk to you guys about, it's okay that it's going to take you a little bit longer. It's okay that you didn't wake up to that, you know, #1 baseball player in the world. It's okay. You know what I mean? Continue to do what you do. Your time is your time. Your evolution is your evolution. Don't compare yourself to anyone else's journey. I think that's the biggest tip that I would give today, is do not compare yourself to another person's journey. You never know what it took to get there. And then, like I said, you don't want to fall into this unrealistic approach that, oh, I'm just going to wake up and become really successful. Everything that I've been working on is just going to happen. I'm sorry. Some of these situations are just not your everyday realities. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, great for you that this is working out, and great for you that you woke up and literally just now you're just popping to the world. We don't have to hate on these things. You don't have to, but I just want whomever is watching my videos, do not compare yourself to things like that, because those are things that are like I said, they're not guarantees. You don't know what people have going on, and yes, it's likely to happen. That's almost like nobody knows about you, and then, for example, Bad Baby, remember the little girl, Catch Me Outside, how about that? That little girl, she went on, well, she's an adult now. She's like, I think, well, she's older now. I don't know if she's like 18 and up now, but on the show, she was, you know, being disrespectful to her mom, and she was on Dr. Phil. She was like, well, she called the audience hoes. She was like, because the hoes keep laughing. He's like, are you calling the audience the hoes? Yeah, Catch Me Outside, how about that? That little girl, or at the time she was younger, but she ended up going viral for that, and now she's probably got millions of views. Like, she's well known, even though the disrespect was really what blew her up. I'm not saying that she has that perspective nowadays, but that scene in Dr. Phil is what really put her, people knowing who she was. Or Terry, what's her name, Leanne, what did y'all say to my man? Because he was crying all night. That lady, she probably never intended to go viral. She went viral. What I'm saying is, what your moment is your moment. Not everybody's going to have that moment in a viral moment. Some people, you know, are going to legitimately, organically grow their followings on their media. Some people are going to organically grow their business. You know what I mean? So you just cannot put all your eggs in a basket that you're going to wake up one morning and something like that's going to happen to you, and you're just going to blow up. You're going to viral real quick. while it might be nice, that's my stomach growling, y'all. I'm not eating anymore. I told y'all I ate earlier. I'm not eating anything, so my stomach can growl. It can do backflips. It can do cartwheels. I don't care. I am not eating anymore today. Okay? I need to detox my body. In fact, I have like water right beside me. I have a cup of water. Like, I'm not playing. But anyway, don't just be relying on a viral moment to become successful. Like, you know what I mean? Focus on what it is that you have. Create a regimen. Have discipline. Have routine. Have character. Have morals. Have values. Have integrity. Have people around you who you know are going to support you. Have people around who, you know, embody the same type of principles as you. Now, obviously, every once in a while, and obviously throughout the years, my belly is really growling, but throughout the years, you're going to find that people change, and some people change for the better, some people change for the worse. Whenever they do make that change, just step back, evaluate, like, okay, what is it about this person? Is it in alignment with me, or is it not? In the minute you feel like it's not, then in the minute that you feel like it's amazing, then keep them nearby. Both ways, you need to develop regimen. Have your regimen, you know what I mean? Be ready to be successful. And understand that your journey is your journey. Enjoy the journey. The journey is literally the reward. So every time you accomplish your goals, every time you hit new heights, you are essentially gonna set new goals to hit like higher heights. You know what I mean? We never arrive. We never arrive. So it's like that thing of like, you might think there's a finish line, but it really isn't. And the only finish line we're really gonna hit is when we leave this world. But if you are constantly evolving, you're somebody who craves success and you want to be better, it's always going to be new goals once you hit your existing goals. So continue to, you know, progress. Continue to be the better version of yourself. Continue to walk in character, and just understand, like I said, a viral moment is not everybody's reality. So just don't compare yourself. I know I'm the type of person who can separate realities really well from, like, I am not a type of person who get caught up on like faking who I am on social media. Like, I love good content. I love to, you know, post vibes. I love to vlog, but these are realistic standpoints in my life. Like, I like to create content and, you know, do the things that I do for me. I'm not the type of person who care to impress other people. If I want something or I like something, I'm gonna get it for me. I can care less what you think, because obviously I'm working hard to get it for what I want. So obviously I'm not the type of person who get caught up in social media. Like, oh my goodness, I only got 5 followers, or oh my goodness, I got 1 million followers. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I feel like as long as I can make an impact to at least one person every day, it doesn't matter how many subscribers, it doesn't matter how many followers I have. Obviously, the more you have, the more, you know, it could essentially, you know, merge into business and, you know, help with your strategies and marketing and, you know, the business aspect. But as far as like the personal, I don't care about that. Like, you know what I mean? Popularity contest of who's got the most subscribers, who's got the most, like, I know how to turn it off. Like, sometimes I delete my app just to get away from it, because it can become so toxic. Like, we talk about toxic people in our lives, but boo-boo, sometimes it be that little app you on. That one little app got the ability to create so much drama in your life that you don't even need. So I'm so grateful that I'm the type of person who know how to separate my realities from social media. But there's some people who don't know how to do that. They get overwhelmed. That's why you see the different algorithms on Instagram, or you see the different changes on Instagram, how 1 minute Instagram will show you how many likes are being liked, 1 minute they won't show you how many likes are being liked, because they understand that there's some people who literally get depressed on, oh, this person got 1 million likes and I only got 5. There's really people in the world who that stuff does overwhelm them and they feel less than because of. So I think that they, you know, are always trying to kind of just keep things at bay. But yeah, not everybody knows how to separate real life or personal life from an app. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Instagram feeds are not realistic, but a lot of people are so consumed with impressing other people that they'll create a whole vibe that's not even their vibe. So I don't know, just don't get caught up on thinking you want somebody else's situation. Just embrace yours. Whatever happens in your life, let it happen, and become the better version of yourself, and that's all that matters. So I just wanted to jump on here. I hope it made sense what I was saying, because I feel like it made sense but it didn't make sense. No, I feel like it made sense, but I wasn't necessarily choosing the right way to say things in this video. Maybe I was, I don't know. If it confused you, just let me know and I'll clear up whatever you got confused on. But I just want to make this video to encourage you guys. You can do it. You can do it. It's Monday. You got the rest of the week. We're in fourth quarter of the year. Please, I challenge you guys to set 3 goals that you want to hit by the end of the year, and hit them, and start the new year with the I can. You are only as good as what you are going to produce. You're going to miss 100% of the shots that you never take. So if you want to be successful, just start being successful. They say, oh, what does it take to be successful? It takes you to start to be successful. You got to start somewhere, even if you don't feel like you are exactly where you want to be to get to that place. You start, and as you continue to go on, you figure out what's working, what's not working. You increase a little bit, you become better here, you become better there, but it's constantly evolving. It's still a growth process. It is learning to grow where planted. It's learning to just evolve. So just get to a place where you guys get there and you'll be good. But the most important thing is to focus on you, and do not compare yourself to another person. If you can focus on becoming the better version of you, I can guarantee you, you're never going to feel like, oh, well, why is she doing this and I can't do this and I can. You're going to always feel like, you're either going to look at that and say that's my motivation, or you're going to look at it and say that's about to be me. Not necessarily this person, not necessarily that person, but that's what I'm aiming to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Start looking at the people who are thriving in the arenas that you want to thrive in. Look at some of the healthy habits that they have. Look at what they're doing. Look at, you know what I mean? And it's not to say that you have to cater the way that you develop what you develop to be exactly like them. Have your own style, have your own, but you have got to surround yourself and indulge yourself in the things that you're passionate about. That's why I tell you guys all the time, nobody tells me to read books or listen to motivation audios. Nobody tells me to do those things. I do those things because I'm genuinely passionate. Nobody tells me to read up on articles pertaining to what it is I'm interested in, or to know the statistics in the next 5 to 10 years in industries that I want to be successful in. Nobody has to tell me to do those things. I do those things because I know where I want to be. I know where I'm aiming to go. So I hope this video, I hope it reached somebody tonight. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
It's only 11 something.